From startup struggles to tech titan. A journey of perseverance and innovation. Once upon a time in a bustling city, a young entrepreneur named Jennifer found herself standing at the crossroads of uncertainty and ambition. She had a burning desire to make a mark in the tech industry, a world dominated by giants. However, she was armed with nothing more than an idea, a laptop, and an insatiable hunger for success. The spark of ambition. Jennifer's journey began with a spark of ambition. She had always been fascinated by technology and saw an opportunity to disrupt an industry that was ripe for change. Her idea was simple yet revolutionary, a platform that would connect people in need of transportation with independent drivers. At the time, ridesharing was still in its infancy, and she believed it had the potential to transform the way people moved from place to place. But there was a problem. Jennifer had no technical background and little experience in the business world. She was just a recent college graduate with a degree in sociology. Nevertheless, she was undeterred. She knew that if she wanted to turn her vision into a reality, she would need to learn fast, work harder than she ever had, and surround herself with a team that could help her build her dream. Assembling the dream team. Jennifer's first challenge was to find a team that shared her passion and could help turn her vision into a functioning product. She started attending tech meetups and networking events, where she met a group of like-minded individuals who were as enthusiastic about her idea as she was. With her newly formed team, Jennifer began to learn the ins and outs of software development. She read countless books and online resources, and spent sleepless nights experimenting with code. It was a steep learning curve, but her determination was unwavering. After months of hard work, Jennifer and her team had created their first prototype. It was a basic app that allowed users to request rides from a small group of drivers. The app was far from perfect, but it was a start. They called it a ride now. With the prototype in hand, Jennifer decided to take the next step, seeking funding. She knew that to compete in the tech industry, she needed capital to scale and improve her product. But raising money proved to be a much tougher challenge than she had anticipated. Jennifer and her team pitched their idea to numerous investors. They were met with skepticism, rejection, and sometimes even indifference. Many investors questioned her lack of experience in the tech world and her ability to compete with the established players in the ride-sharing industry. But Jennifer refused to be discouraged. She continued to refine her pitch and reach out to potential investors. Finally, after months of persistence, she found a group of angel investors who believed in her vision. They provided the funding she needed to take RideNow to the next level. With the backing of her investors, Jennifer and her team worked tirelessly to enhance their app. They added new features, improved the user interface, and recruited more drivers. The day finally came when they were ready to launch RideNow to the public. The launch was a nerve-wracking experience for Jennifer. She knew that the success of the app depended on its initial reception. The first few weeks were critical. If people didn't adopt the app, it could spell the end of her startup. Early struggles. The initial response to RideNow was lukewarm. Jennifer and her team faced a litany of challenges in those early days. They struggled to attract drivers, and passengers were few and far between. Jennifer's funds were quickly depleting, and she was forced to make difficult decisions about the future of her company. Despite the struggles, Jennifer refused to give up. She knew that many successful entrepreneurs had faced similar setbacks in their early days. She used this time to gather valuable feedback from the few users they had and make crucial improvements to the app. As Jennifer and her team continued to refine RideNow, they began to notice patterns in the feedback they received. Users loved the convenience of ride-sharing, but they were concerned about safety and reliability. It was a pivotal moment when Jennifer decided to pivot the business to focus on safety and customer service. The team implemented rigorous background checks for drivers, introduced a rating system for passengers and drivers, and provided 24/7 customer support. These changes not only made RideNow more reliable but also helped build trust with its users. Slowly but steadily, RideNow began to gain traction. Positive reviews and word-of-mouth marketing helped attract more drivers and passengers. The app started to gain popularity in the local community. With this momentum, Jennifer and her team started expanding to other cities. Each new city presented its own unique set of challenges, from local regulations to competition from established ride-sharing companies. But they tackled each obstacle with the same determination and adaptability that had brought them this far. The competition heats up. As RideNow continued to grow, it attracted the attention of larger, more established ride-sharing companies. These giants saw the potential of the market that Jennifer had tapped into and began launching their own versions of ride-sharing services. The competition became fierce, and RideNow found itself in a David versus Goliath battle. Jennifer knew that in order to survive and thrive in this competitive landscape, she would need to innovate and differentiate her platform. She introduced new features like carpooling and eco-friendly ride options, and she continued to focus on safety and customer service as RideNow's unique selling points. One fateful day, RideNow received a major boost when a prominent technology blog published a glowing review of the service. The positive press coverage led to a surge in downloads and a rapid increase in users. Jennifer and her team had reached a tipping point, and RideNow was on the path to becoming a household name. With the momentum from the positive press, Jennifer decided it was time to take RideNow to a global scale. The international expansion was a monumental challenge involving dealing with different languages, cultures, and regulations. Yet it was a challenge that Jennifer was willing to embrace. RideNow launched in several international cities, and it wasn't long before the company was operating in multiple countries across the globe. The brand's recognition grew, and it was no longer just a startup. It had become a significant player in the global ride-sharing industry. The IPO. Jennifer's journey had been marked by unrelenting determination, countless setbacks, and a commitment to innovation and customer satisfaction. Her dedication to building a better, safer, and more convenient ride-sharing service had paid off. RideNow's success caught the eye of Wall Street, and the company went public in a highly anticipated IPO. The IPO was a resounding success, and RideNow's stock price soared. Jennifer's vision had not only revolutionized the way people moved from place to place but had also created significant wealth for her and her early investors. Today, Jennifer's journey from a young entrepreneur with a bold idea to a tech titan is an inspiring story of struggle, perseverance, and innovation. Her company RideNow has become a household name and continues to thrive in the ever-evolving tech industry. Jennifer's legacy extends beyond her business success.